Minecraft has 11 crops. I'm getting every single one of them and then growing it 100 times. So we spawned in a birch forest, and first thing I did was get some wood, of course. I headed into the nearby taiga and I immediately found sweet berries, which is our first crop. Then immediately I found our mushrooms. I got some stone, got some iron, and now if you see the zombie, remember him. He's gonna be a very important character in this series. Now, when I go back to try to kill him, he dies, but he drops a potato, which is a rare drop. After that, I try to get some wheat, breaking grass, and trying to get lucky, but it doesn't work at first, but then I get wheat, and we're up to 4 crops in such a short amount of time. Then I see a shipwreck in the ocean, and I decided to go for it. There was good loot in it, but no new crops. A ruined portal where I found a golden apple in the chest and a gold block. And here I saw another shipwreck, which is crazy, but anyway, this one was lucky because I found carrots in the chest, which is our 5th crop, and I don't know what I would have done if I hadn't found that. But anyway, we saw some sugarcane and I got it. 6 crops done. Now, you might be thinking, hey, this is your 3rd shipwreck, you're too lucky. But actually no, this one was empty and had nothing. Near the shipwreck, I found a village, looted the crops, and got lucky again. It had beetroot this time. Beetroot seeds. I killed the iron golem and I faced a problem. There are 3 crops which are only found in the jungle, and the jungle is also one of the rarest biomes in the game. So to find a jungle, I decided to go and do something. I went to Chunk Base and put my seed there. Then I checked a jungle and it was 11,000 blocks away. Well, I guess we're going there. So I started running, and I spent almost 3 days getting to that jungle. So yeah, it took a long while. I found some pumpkins on the way, which was great. Going along, I found a very beautiful place to build a home. I mean, look at this place. It's Minecraft, right? Then I went ahead and just kept running. I found red mushrooms next because these weren't yet found. I found bamboo as well, which is great because that's one less reason we're going to the jungle. But anyway, we arrived at the jungle, and as you can see, it's right in front of us now. Finally, I was super relieved to see that the coordinates were right and it was a jungle indeed. Now we had to get 2 more crops and we could get to farming. I get the cocoa beans here, and that just brings us to 10 crops. I see some melons and boom, we're done. I put all the 12 crops in the chest, and in the distance I found... I just made shovels at this point because I had to go get some dirt to start the farming. About 3 stacks later, I just made this platform for growing all the crops in. Then I started my first crop Yep, beetroot, wheat, potato, carrots, cocoa, and sugarcane. Then I fixed the ruin portal because, well, I had to go to the nether to get something very important. That being the bone blocks. Now, bone blocks are basically free and so much in the nether, and there is a very importance to them in farming because they give a lot of bone meal to you, and bone meal is basically important to get high crop harvests. The nether spawn was not bad, but yeah, I saw nothing as of now, but after looking for a while I found the fossils. I kept getting all the fossils and just didn't stop until I had about 2 stacks. Then I decided to head home and actually start the farming process. I farmed some sweet berries, mushrooms, and also bamboo. I made a melon and pumpkin farm. Then I made bone meal from all the bone blocks and decided to start farming for once. I made a double chest because I needed to put all of the crops in it. We'll be farming 100 in amounts. I started working on the bamboo because it seemed easier to do. And really, it was easy. I got 15 from the first, and I just kept going, and in a matter of time, I had 100 in no time. Now we're done with the bamboo because, well, 100 is enough. I bone mealed some of the crops in the melon farm, and yeah, things weren't really going that well for the pumpkins because I was getting really slowly in the area of pumpkins. Now I decided to get the red mushrooms because that seemed like the next fastest thing. I actually did, and you can see that I tamed a parrot. Just look at that. He's so cute, right? Then back to work. I got all of the red mushrooms. And we were done with the red mushrooms, our second crop. Then I just harvested all of the crops that were done in the pumpkin and melon farm. And we were almost done with the melons. Like, we only had about 6 left to do, but I started working on the brown mushrooms next. And in a little while, I had 100 of that too. Yep, done. Melons were also completed. The pumpkin farm was working, but now I decided to do the sweet berries because that seemed much easier. Look at this. I was getting so much, and in a matter of minutes I had 100 sweet berries. That's just 5 crops done. Sugarcane would be hard, and I don't know how I'm gonna get that, but I decided to do cocoa next. Easy, done. 6 crops, done. Harvested all of the pumpkins again. And we were getting closer to getting 100 pumpkins, but the real problem is not the pumpkins anymore. It's gonna be later. Alright, that's almost done, I'll do that. And now the beetroot was super hard to get. Like, you get 1 from every single crop, which is like, it takes 3 bone meal per crop and you get only 1. This is ridiculous. So I just decided to farm it the normal way and not use bone meal as much. Alright, wheat really did piss me off because it was only giving me 1 again, and I was not happy with that. So I just did the same as the beetroot. Then I started working on the carrots, and surprisingly they were better because I got a lot from a single crop. Probably like 3 or 4, and they were way faster than the beetroot and the wheat. And so I had 100 in no time. Then we started working on the potatoes, which were the same as carrots, but yeah, we were already running out of bone meal, which was a bad thing to be out of. But we were done potatoes. And we had only 2 crops. I made a composter and decided to get some extra bone meal, but it took ages. Alright, now sugarcane. I don't think you've seen sugarcane, but I actually got sugarcane from the nearby islands. Also, beetroot, I have completed beetroot because I just used all of the bone meal on beetroot and it was easy to get. Now that's all of them done. As you can see, just a few more wheat and we are done with all of the crops. It was a hard journey, especially getting to the jungle, but we did it all in 17 days. And now we're gonna blow this up. Boom! Okay. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.